If we want to make changes, we have to understand how change happens. And if you want to make better changes, you have to better understand the process of changing. Much of healthcare is about making change happen, and this applies as much to your personal change as it does to society. So I want to talk about some basic notions of change. One of the most unhelpful notions of change is evolution. Evolution is a kind of boastful, prideful notion that's sort of placating and more about staying the same. It's a notion that's really attractive and people are willing to pay for. But there's some basic misunderstandings in what we commonly understand to be evolution. The first is that evolution is a persistent positive force. Well, it's not either of those things. It's all about gaining benefit when benefit can be gained. Gaining advantage. The dinosaurs evolved to dominate the earth, and they remained dominant for 200 million years. And they probably have stayed that way forever if the environment hadn't collapsed. Things evolve, according to the definition, to gain advantage, better weapons, more violence with less risk, more incidental pollution. These are secondary effects of the primary objective of gaining, exploiting, extracting, and using resources, something we've evolved to obtain. Is this good? The second fallacy is that evolution encourages change through natural selection. But natural selection only amplifies whatever force is driving it. It's not a force for change, it's a force against change. To benefit from your change, you have to maintain the status quo. You have to maintain the reward structure. Natural selection is a process of local optimization that happens without thought or value. But evolution sure does sell. It's a promise that says, do more of what you want, and you'll get more of what you want. And everyone you want will benefit from it. And there are a few winners. And things do change, and there is some progress. But overall, it hasn't stopped 99% of the species from going extinct. And a 99% failure rate is not a very good track record. Big change comes from revolution, and big positive change comes from insightful revolution. The main purpose of healthcare, really, is to make revolutionary change desirable. If you don't recognize this, then you're going to evolve into more of what you already are. So by considering how things change, what it takes, and why, you're basically on the path to actually doing something positive. And that's what I want to talk about in this piece.